आमची ऑब्जेक्शन घेऊन दिले आणि न्यू
नवी आमचे फर्स्ट टाइम ओके आणि एक आम्ही याच्या पयलीं एक लेटर केल्ले की कोंकणीन हे जे अमेंडमेंट येयला कोंकणी ट्रान्सलेट करपाक जाय बट why it is not done? Yeah. What official language 1987 Act says any publication, any government gadget or any law should be there in a local language. But why it is not followed?
We have last time when we issued this notification, we have returned to the official language itself.
Yeah.
They said it will take long time.
Why long time?
Because
so destruction of Goa doesn't take time.
We'll try.
No, not try, because 27 is the last date. So you will have to extend the date because the new draft policy has not reached to the villages. It has not reached to the common Goikar who will be affected. So you need to extend the date, publish the same in Konkani if required. If someone asks, then Marathi. But this has to be done according to 1987 Official Language Act, and that is the act. That is not our rule. That is government act, and you need to follow it. You just cannot do this English gadget thing and then just publish it and ask people to file the objection, because people don't understand English. There are lakhs of Goans who don't understand English. So what about them? So is your government office, is your department officer going door to door and explaining them about this thing? No. Is Panchayat doing the same? No. Any other government department doing the same? No. Then how people should know?
I follow your point, Mr. Roland Martin. They have also requested.
Yeah.
So his proposal we have given to Parliament. Parliament will have to take it.
So
you know your thing also, your request, special request to the government.
No. This is not the first case. You need to do it every single time. You need to do it every single time, not only because just someone is asking you.
No.
Because that is the act. You just can't pull up Goans over here. There are lakhs of Goans who don't understand English. What about them?
Okay.
And why the official language act was done? And you are bringing this amendment where golf courses and what is the carrying capacity of Goa? Does TCP department listen to me? Does TCP department evaluate about the water scarcity in Goa? Water requirement about the Goans? Is water reaching out to every house? And how many hours? People are always on the road asking for water, begging for water. There are tankers going around. During Chaturthi festival also in TCP department minister's constituency there was no water. Then how can you give the permission to these golf courses which requires 12 lakhs of water per day?
Listen to me. This is an regulation which we have published to the public. We have to invite objections.
Why invite? This shouldn't come. This invitation shouldn't come because sir, listen to me. Right now TCP department is sleeping. They are giving objections sitting in the office. You all been giving objections where 6 meter road is not there, when High Court order is that 6 meter road should be compulsory be there. But you are not giving that permission. Listen to me. We have already objected one and we have already stayed one of this thing at Nerul village, one construction. Secondly, no. Listen to me. Secondly, there are scrapyards coming up. What TCP department is doing? There are slums coming up in Goa. What TCP department is doing? When TCP department is not following TCP laws, then how we trust you that you will follow these green things and green certification? How can we trust you?
See, this is only a...
No, this shouldn't have come. This shouldn't have come because right now Goans are crying for land, water and everything. Then how this is coming? Who planned this?
This is town and
country, the same town and country planning who is allowing illegal slum, who is allowing illegal scrapyard where Rohingyas are coming and doing business. The same town and country planning who is allowing building in the villages where 6 meter existing road is not there, who is directly violating the High Court order. Then how can we trust and how these plans are made to destroy Goa? Do you have any survey, any data which how much land is balanced for the Goans to stay for housing for next 20 years? Give me the answer. I want to answer how many square meters of land is balance for Goans to stay in next 20 years for housing purpose? Give me the data. No, I want the data. I want the answer from you. You can ask, you can call your officer and give me the data. I want the data. Why not? Then how this planning is done? When you don't have the data about the land requirement, you don't have the data about how balanced land balance is there in Goa for the Goans to stay, then how can this plan be made? How this draft is made? Just to fool people? Every time you all want us to come on the road?
Draft is made with the recommendation of government.
We don't care about that. We want land for our Goans. Did any survey happen from your department or any government department? Did you coordinate with any planning and statistics department? Did you consult with planning and statistics department of the government? Did you ask how many Goans need land? How many houses are there in Goa? How many more houses need to be done? How many people are not getting water? How many villages don't have any road connectivity? Did you ask?
This is in the
It is not TK. It is not TK for us. This is about our identity. This is about our Goa and this is about our Goans. It is not TK. So don't take us lightly. I am telling you because I am telling you this builder lobby. We are not supporting this builder lobby. We are a political party. We are not even funded by this builder lobby, and we don't want funds from them. But we Goans need justice. This land belongs to Goans. Our Komundat land is right now given to Zuari 500 acres, and government is saying they can't do anything. TCP department is saying now they can't do anything. They'll give the permissions now. Sitting in the office, they'll give the permission in the Komundat land, which is illegally encroached, illegally grabbed. What your department is doing? Why so many slums are there in Goa? Why TCP department has not acted or given any single letter? Tell me, whose responsibility is this to check the illegalities? What is your responsibility? Being a TCP department, tell me your responsibility. What is the responsibility of TCP department when something illegal is coming?
Illegal is coming, we inform the local body.
Yeah. Did you inform about Zuari Nagar slum? Did you inform about the Chimbal slum? Did you inform about the Kolwale Mushir slum? Did you inform about the Uzgaon slum? Did you inform about the Kurcharam slum? Did you inform about the Mapsa slum? Yes or no?
I don't know which one is.
Don't know meaning what? Meaning what? Don't know meaning what your officers are doing?
Which one is?
Are you doing a field survey or not? Do you have a field supervisor? Do you? No. Did you read the recent High Court order in the Arbora hill cutting case? What court said? The department which are actually concerned or they are authorized to take actions are sleeping. They are waiting for the people to file complaint, and that time damage is already done. That is clearly mentioned in the High Court order in the Arbora hill cutting case. Did you read that? Did you know that? No. This is the problem. When hill cutting is happening, when entire Arbora hill cutting, entire hill is cut, but TCP department is seen nowhere.
No, Arbora falls in the PDA jurisdiction.
Wherever it is, but there are so many cases of hill cutting in Goa. There are so many cases of land filling in Goa. What TCP department has done? Do you have field supervisors over here?
We are appointed now.
Appointed now. What is their role? What is their role?
Whenever complaints are received, we send.
So only when complaints will be what supervision they will do?
We had a lot of staff shortage. In the last
when don't tell me about the staff shortage, because when the सरकारी double engine ऊपर भी double engine है, नीचे भी engine है, उसका oil leak हुआ वो हमको मालूम नहीं, लेकिन this why the staff is not there when we have a budget of around 20,000 crore plus.
That's what I said. Yesterday we have appointed from 19 workers.
So what will be their duties?
They will be deployed in various offices.
Yeah, and what they will do? What strengthen? Office chairs they will strengthen, cabin they will strengthen, or what they will strengthen?
Complaints can be attended to.
No complaints can be attended. We need officers who will go take a round in the villages and they will file a complaint. Why only the concerned citizen or the public has to file a complaint? Why you are being paid over here in lakhs of rupees? Why this so huge building is given to you? Why these offices are given to you? Because you need to act. You need to follow that.
Okay,
according to TCP Act, all the slums of Goa, all the scrapyards of Goa, all the buildings in villages which are wherever the road is below 6 meters are illegal. What action you will take? Tell me. And then we'll speak about this. When you are not following the existing law, how come you can bring a new law over here? How?
New law is not brought. It
You will bring. So this making a law like this without land survey, without approaching the panchayats, without taking the gram sabha, by bypassing the district planning committee. How can you make this? Is your district planning committee active? Tell me. Is your land survey committee active? Tell me. Just inform me.
Do you know?
But no, wait. But you tell me how this plan is made without any survey. How how that draft is made? Meaning anyone will come, anyone will get up and just make a plan, make a draft and send it to the people for objections. What this department is doing?
Decision is taken by the Town and Country Planning Board, and
whoever that board is, that belongs to this office. That belongs to this office. So I am questioning you. Did your department officers did any survey regarding the land requirements and balance land in Goa? Just I need that answer.
When the regional plan was prepared, yes, survey was done.
Is this regional plan? Is this a regional plan?
No, it is not.
Then why are you super regional plan had almost 15,000 objections? They are not taken into consideration, and now you are again superimposing these things on regional plan. So why this is new laws are being brought? And the regional plan, what was the regional plan date? 2021. Which year is this now? 2022. Yeah. So you are planning backwards. You are planning backwards.
Plan can continue.
How can it continue? How can a plan continue? So then why the date 2021 is not
There is a
given?
new plan to be made.
When the plan will be made?
That's what you are suggesting.
I am not suggesting. I am asking you. 2021 is over and you are still following that plan. And what will be the plan for 2030 to 2031? Where we Goans require housing, we Goans require some shelter to stay. So who will take care of us? Why Goa was liberated? For outsiders to come here and eat our land? To build huge buildings worth 1 crore, 1.5 crore of worth of apartment? So why TCP department is listening to ministers?
There is Goa, of course, Goans will also be prepared.
How? In this how? Tell me, in this draft, you must be knowing, now this draft is made, just explain us the plus points of this draft. Chalo, start.
We are
Explain us. No, we want to know.
Why should I explain? It is a notification inviting objection suggestion from the
But we are not understanding why this is made. Tell me.
So you say that. No?
Yeah, tell us, no?
You say that.
You tell us, because whatever we have understood, we have objected. Now tell us the benefits. Now Goans want to know what are the benefits of this draft.
Unless government comes out with the final.
No. Now why this draft is made? Some think tank is there, no? Who has thought over, who has said with the process, and they have made this draft. Now what is the use of these draft plans to the Goans? Just tell me that.
Draft, these regulations are all recommended by the Town and Country Planning Board.
Yeah. But there will be some advantages, disadvantages.
The minutes of the meeting.
Don't you tell us. Because being an officer over here, you should know what Town and Country Planning is doing and why this plan is done.
Government's thinking is that in a tourist place like Goa, such an international tourist place, there is no golf course.
Okay.
Government wanted to.
So basically,
That is it. So
Yeah.
do you have your objection? You speak.
No, okay. Now you are saying the international tourist destination.
There is no marina.
Okay, who government is saying? Did you sit with tourism department and ask them how many foreign tourists are coming to Goa every year? What was their number 10 years before? What is their number now? Why the reduction has happened? What are the reasons why the number is going less? Did your planning committee sit with tourism department? Did your planning committee sit with the Gram Panchayat body, who has the 73rd and 74th amendment, has all the powers to plan for their village? Did you sit with them and plan this? Or you are just sitting in the office, you are dreaming something, you are writing something and telling people to object?
Local bodies are also objecting to us. They are giving their suggestions.
This is what is happening. We don't want to give objection, we need to give suggestions, but you need to come to us first before drafting these. You never come to us, you draft something and then come to
When
us.
the regional plan was prepared, we came to.
What did you do about that 15,000 objections? What did you do?
The task
What
force
did you
committee
do?
Appointed, they have
What did they do?
They must have considered some.
Must have meaning what? What is must have?
All this things
What
will be
is
considered.
what do you mean by must have?
No, there will be a list which is considered, which is not considered.
You need to answer in a concrete way, not haphazardly. We are here for our Goa. We need to know how much land, how much.
I also want Goa to be protected. I am also one of the last
Yeah,
25 years.
yeah. Okay, nice to hear that. Do one thing. Send your field officers at Juarinagar. Send your field officer to Chimbal. Send your field officer to Mapsa. I'm speaking. Send your to Kamrabad. Send your field officer to Kutsade. Send your field officer to Guzgaon. Send your field officer to Kolwale. And there are many more places. These all lands are been encroached. Mostly communal land, which land belongs to us, Goans, our Gankari system. So that land is being encroached by these outsiders. There are Rohingyas and Bangladeshi staying in there. Just write a complaint from your side and demolish that thing. If you are for Goa, if you are for Goans, how are you allowing buildings in small wards where the road is not even 3 meters? How the Mahindra hotel is allowed where road is not even 3 meters? How 200 rooms hotel is allowed in a beautiful village? That too near the water treatment plant at Asnora. How? Did you expect?
Start with Suvarinagar.
Yeah.
Suvarinagar, I think our officers, Madhava PD and member secretaries, issuing so many notices. And
But what is being done?
Demolitions are being.
How many demolitions are done?
That is again challenged in the court.
How many
Demolition orders are issued.
Yeah,
That is challenged in the court.
that is what we are telling you, because you are waiting for someone to build a house, construct a house, make a jhopatpatti, then go to the court. This is what is happening right now in Goa. Every time we people have to go to the court and office departments are sleeping. Then one more thing, how buildings are allowed in small villages, small wards of villages where the road is not even 6 meters, and according to the High Court order, the existing road has to be 6 meters, not proposed road. How the permissions are given to this? Now that is what that means you will sit in office, you will give permissions and want Goans to come there and object.
No, I'm sure the last from this High Court's order, our officers have been very strict.
There are so many things. There are so many. We have stopped one in Nehru recently. There are so many instances in our Tivim village, in Shiolin village. There are so many buildings and so many villages.
There are cases in which acquired land is 6 meters, but constructed is 4 meters. So
Not acquired. What is the High Court order? Tell me. What did High Court say? What did High Court say?
Not just limited to the tar portion. The road includes drain, shoulder, compound to compound you can take.
What did High Court order say?
High Court order says as per the law, as per the rules it should follow. Doesn't say
It says existing tarred road.
not tar.
Existing
road,
tarred
it doesn't
road.
say tar road.
And now in
No,
this draft you have reduced that width of the road. How can you reduce the width of the road?
Propose, and that too only for limited.
Why propose? Why propose? Do you all want to finish our Goa? Finish our villages? Do you all want the migrants to come and stay in the huge buildings in our ward and finish our peace?
This is to help Goans.
How Goans? How this will help Goan?
I mean, because you give your suggestion, no? That's what you.
No,
you
we want answers from you. How you all are planning this? I want the answer about all these things. How the committee is planning this? How they have planned this? And who has planned this and why?
Road width, I'll tell you. If there is a pivot also, we allow one house of 250 square meters,
Yeah.
single feature. If it is 3 meter road also, only one feature, and in one house. Whereas if somebody wants you have a brother, okay, 2 houses need to be constructed in the same house because you are siblings. 2 houses. Then we are insisting 6 meter. So there is no construction.
Yeah, that is what
So that's why the
you all are insisting where the Goans are the two siblings want to build the houses, but you are not insisting where the huge construction is coming.
So this is intended
For Goans, all the laws and rules are applied.
They say 3 to 4 meters we will allow 2. 4 to 5 it will allow 4 units. And also we have said about
Now we will file minimum 10 to 15 cases regarding this 6 meter road. I need your department to act immediately. Immediately. There are so many cases coming to us, and we know so many cases where the road is not 6 meter. Even if you take compound to compound, it is not 6 meter. There are so many buildings coming. You need to take the
I
action.
also want to point out now you said about road width. Even for a mega housing, more than 20,000 square meter built up area, it requires environment clearance. That is supposed to be mega housing. Even for that, our existing law says only 6 meters. In our proposed regulation, we said it should be 8 meters existing. So it is both ways.
Sir,
Helping local people.
Sir, this is not helping local people in any way because the department is not following their own laws. There are so many. Now we have written about the Kuchelim scrapyard. Almost 20 days, almost before Chaturthi, it was drafted and given to you. It was filed complaint over here. Almost 20 Kucheli scrapyard. Why the inspection has not happened till date? It is the letter has gone in MLA's name. Now you are taking your.
To the PDA.
We have written to you.
CTP's office.
Yeah.
CTP planning.
Yeah, we have written to you. Then why this is not? Why TCP department as a whole is not acting on this?
Kucheli, what's the municipal area?
Wherever it is, you need to inspect and give the report.
It is the
No.
responsibility of the TCP department, right?
Because TCP department, we have division.
Okay. You are saying it is the responsibility of municipality area, correct?
Yeah. Municipal area,
Okay. And if
PDA
something happens in Panchayat, then it is the responsibility of Panchayat body. True?
But we give
True
the
of
technical
false. True of false.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all give the technical clearance. But yeah,
report also.
technical report. But that responsibility is of the concerned local body, correct?
Yes.
If that is the responsibility of the local body, then why this planning is not the responsibility of the local body? Why this is not why this is not the responsibility of local body? Why this planning is not done by the local body? Why someone sitting in the committee, they are drafting something without reporting to the local body or without taking the stakeholders into confidence?
Suggestions of the local bodies are also called in the notification.
But when?
Not only
But when after making the plan, after drafting the plan.
This is not plan, it is only the building regulation.
Yeah, that's what regulation. But it is not that regulation. You can say that it's a regulation, but that regulation says the 4 lakh square meter of golf course can be allowed in Goa. 4 lakh square meters of film city can be allowed in that to construction of up to 30%. That is 1,20,000 square meter of built up. Why the golf course need a construction of 1,20,000? Why a residential school need a construction of 20,000 square meter? Why a yoga and meditation need a this thing of 1 lakh square meter construction?
I agree with you. You agree with that's what you have written. No? Let's see.
So you first of all extend the date so that extend the date and this has to be published and given to all the panchayats, reported in all the newspapers. This has to be published in all the TV media so that everyone understands the law. Everyone, you speak to the Information Technology Department of Goa, and this has to reach every house of Goa.
You mentioned that extension.
We have given a separate letter to you.
Separate letter.
Yeah, it is already inverted 2 days back.
The extension.
So we need to extend, and secondly, in this letter we are asking you to scrap this. Take all the stakeholders, make a proper data. How many Goans are living in Goa? How many are economy backward class? What will be the capacity, housing capacity we need after 20 years or 30 years down the line? Will there be a land balance for the Goans to stay in Goa? You need to do each and every survey. You can take help of planning and statistics department who is also sleeping like you all. Okay, take the help of that department and then come up with the plan. And that too, you need to reach out to every single panchayat, because when some illegal thing happen, you say the local body is responsible. Then we are also telling you we are responsible to plan for our village. We are responsible to plan for our Goa, not this department. You department, you need to follow the laws. You need to take action on the illegal things. You just can't sit here and plan for it. So now there will be Goans who have come down. They will be inverting their objection letters. You just order police to not to stop them.
स्टॉप करत आहे सांगते का
You cannot stop them. They have been stopped over there at the gate. आपको कौन सा डर लग रहा है लोगों से? क्यों पुलिस बुलाया है वहाँ पे? किसने बुलाया? आप बोलो उनको। जो आपने बोला है 27 तारीख को ऑब्जेक्शन देना है, तो ऑब्जेक्शन देने लोग आए हैं तो उनको भेजो ऊपर।
ये भी एंटर करो।
One more thing.
Acknowledgement.
You have just now said that this is the draft. Okay.
This is the draft.
This is the draft. Then how come the companies are applying for the permissions in the Panchayat? It's come on the agenda of Kurka, which belongs to my constituency.
What they have applied?
They have already applied for the golf courses. They have already applied for the hotels. Everything they are applying. Residential project, big residential project without the concern. That means they know.
Become a law.
That means they know that this law will pass. Correct?
No,
So how can they apply for a golf course without passing this, becoming this act?
Golf course is approved, it will be rejected. No?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That without approving through the TCP department, how come they can apply in the Panchayat?
Meaning they know this
They
law will
know
pass.
that this law will
So they are
pass.
applying. They are
Retained in the agenda, there are two golf courses which came in the agenda of fortnightly meeting in Kurka Mamlim Panchayat. That's what you also knows, they also knows, everybody knows in TCP department that this law will pass. Because you all are just simply taking the suggestions from the people just to fool the people. Correct?
We are telling you ये प्लान हम होने नहीं देंगे। ये आपको बोल रहे हैं हम। आप अपने डिपार्टमेंट को बोलो, ऑफिसर्स को बोलो, आप और पंचायत में जाइए, लोगों से बात करिए, पूरा डेटा निकालिए, लैंड रेवेन्यू और डिपार्टमेंट से बात कीजिए, आप गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट से बात कीजिए, कितना एम्प्लॉयमेंट गोवा में है आज तक, जो ऑलरेडी जो एग्जिस्टिंग प्रोजेक्ट है, लाइक कंपनीज वी हैव, हाउ मेनी गोवंस आर एम्प्लॉयड देयर, आस्क दैट डेटा, हाउ मेनी टूरिज्म होटल्स आर देयर, हाउ मेनी होटल्स आर गिविंग एम्प्लॉयमेंट टू गोवंस, take out that data, because when we ask the government doesn't have that data. I don't know if you have that data. When you speak about employment and development, we need to know what development has been done, how much employment has been given by the existing industries, existing hotel and existing infrastructure. We need to know that. Because when government is not having that data, how can you say that these things are brought in Goa to bring higher tourism, to give employment? This is not fair and we will not allow this. This is just a start, we are telling you. This department has gone for a ride. You all have been allowing all the illegalities in Goa. I don't know on what basis, suitcase to suitcase basis or case to case basis. We need to check that. And most important, tell police not to stop our guys, not to stop bonds who have come here to object. They have come here with the objections and your department has asked to file the objections. So police shouldn't stop a single go on there. You just instruct your officer.
Those who have come with the objection letter, let them come in one by one. Because they have come to object, submit their objections. If they have objections separately.
And today only you make a notice or remove something, and you need to say that the date for the objection is extended. You need to extend, because right now it has not been published in Konkani and Marathi as per official language act. So you need to extend that date.
No, we have already moved this, because Roland Martins have made it. Goa camp, they have made directors. So we have moved to the government. Government decision is await.
Yeah.
So since you already, we will move your proposal also. Your demand.
Now who has made this plan? Government or TCP department? Tell me. CM Pramod Sawan has done said with the officers or minister or your committee or your committee.
Steering committee is the chairman of the steering committee.
Who?
CM, part of the regulation. Part of the regulation.
So CM is part of this.
No, only part.
Only part means golf course part belongs to CM. Or film city part belongs to CM. Which part belongs to CM?
No, film city and all is decided by the town and planning board.
Okay. So maximum part is decided by the TCP. Correct?
TCP board.
TCP board. Okay. So that TCP board. Okay. So your body, your department body. Okay. So from your side, this notice should go of the extension. Don't wait for the government. Don't wait for the government, because this is not happening. In any case, this is not happening. Remind Vishwajit Rane about the IIT which he has forgotten in his world tour. Now he has gone on holidays. So remind him, message him about the IIT. Tell him, don't take us lightly. Okay?
We'll take you put across your
No, basically,
government minister.
mostly what happens from the TCP department, every time you are passing the different licenses, you are giving them licenses without knowing what is going on over there, without concerning the villagers, without concerning the Panchayat. Then after passing the license, they apply in the Panchayat. Once they apply in the Panchayat, Panchayat says that yeah, this fellow has given the license, TCP has given the license. Yeah, TCP has given the license. So how come without evaluating, without looking into local body, how come you all can give the license?
We are not giving license.
Who is giving license?
Technical clearance.
That's what. Why you all are giving technical clearances? You have concerned the villagers. You all have concerned the Panchayat.
Small project can take.
What small project you are talking about? 5-star hotels are coming. 5-star hotels are coming. Residential projects are coming. Big residential projects are coming. Golf course is coming.
Golf course where?
I will show you the agenda of the meeting. I will show the agenda of the meeting. Of course,
That's what.
How
come the application can come even before the law is passed?
Even before the law is passed, how come they are applying the Panchayat? How come they are applying the Panchayat?
So one more thing. So being
It's a company of the Haryana which is applying the Panchayat. One company is from the New Delhi. They are applying the Panchayat.
How they can apply to Panchayat directly?
They already applied.
That you should know. That you should know.
Apply to the town planning first.
That's what you should know because they know that this law will pass.
One more thing.
You are just fooling us.
So one
You
more
are
thing.
just taking the
So one more
solutions
thing.
in the name of
You all are giving technical clearance.
Yes.
Did you anytime check about the water availability in that village or water requirement of that village, water requirement of that construction where the technical clearance you all are giving? Did you all inspect about the demographic changes that will be happening? Did you all inspect about the environmental damage that is happening, climatic changes that is happening? Because Goa is being flooded from 2018 onwards continuously. This is just because of haphazard planning, haphazard technical clearances, which are all done because of these builder lobbies and these mafia, not for any go on. So did you all take water as a agenda while deciding the technical clearance?
Environment clearance is required mandatory for project with more than 20,000.
More than how big is Goa? How big is Goa? Even the project of 5,000 square meters is huge for Goa. You need to define mega projects again. Your department need to sit and define mega projects.
Give that suggestion.
Yeah, we will 100% give it to you. But before giving the technical clearance to the huge projects, huge hotels, did you all check the water availability of that village? Yes or no?
Water availability, I said more than 20,000, definitely all these aspects will be looked into.
Why? And meaning small. If 500 flats are coming, 10.
500 flat may be definitely a mega housing.
Why mega housing?
I mean, it will be more than 20,000.
Did you define that?
Floor area. If the
Did
floor area
you define mega projects in Goa?
Not mega project.
Why mega project? Why still mega project? And you don't take that 20,000, which is a national thing.
Yes.
You need to redraft it. You need to make a policy. You need to make the amendment for the Goa, because what is the total area of Goa? How many square kilometers?
3,700.
Yeah. And what is the area of Maharashtra? How many times more? Huh? So how can you take that 20,000 over in Goa 20,000? How this is related?
This is ministry's notification. Ministry of
That-
Environment for
but-
climate change.
Land belongs to whom? Land is a state subject.
Environment matters are central.
Environment matters. We have an environment ministry in Goa too. Yes or no? Do we have an environment ministry in Goa?
Yes.
Yes. So why is there? Why is there? Just center tell something and he'll follow here.
You can take it to the assembly.
We will definitely take it. That is not the thing. We need your department to take active participation. You need to define the mega projects, and that 20,000 needs to be reduced, because even a 5,000 square meter project in Goa is a huge project,
Yes.
because that is totally changing our demography. That is taking our water, that is taking our electricity. People are coming from outside. They are doing voting cards over there. Then our voting doesn't have any value. So there are so many things that is happening, but you are not taking these things into consideration while giving technical clearance.
Redcar, I'll call you back.
One more thing. When you are giving the permission, you are asking PW department to give the analysis.
PWD
Because for most of the big project, PW is saying that TCP department is giving the licenses.
PWD we consult only for land plotted.
No, first of all,
plotted development.
you all are taking the permission from the PW department. You all are taking the concern whether there is a water or there is a water scarcity. No, why not? Why not you all are taking the suggestions from the PW
Same
department?
regulation which you are now supposed to be amended. There it's not there.
So how much?
Why
how much,
it is not
sir,
there?
sir, how
Because
much?
we are suffering.
How-
Every day people are calling me
How much water is required
and you
for
all are
the
giving the
golf course?
permission over here.
Just tell me how much water is required for this golf course which is proposed in this draft amendment. For a golf course, a normal 18-hole golf course, just tell me how much daily water requirement is there. Tell me.
Daily water that need to be. That's why we are.
That need to be meaning what?
That's why this planning is not been done.
We have been staying here for 8 years
Planning is not
here,
been done.
and you are taking our water,
We are suffering over here. We are
and you
not
will be
getting
supplying water to this
People
new
are not getting
project
water.
in the name of
I
development.
can show you. I can show you the places where we are not getting the water properly, and you all are giving the license on same places.
Rainwater harvesting method.
Nothing is there. Nothing is
What
there.
WIT? Are you consulting WIT department? How many places they have done the rainwater harvesting?
No, before we come out with this thing, every department stakeholders will be consulted.
Don't
Once
say
the
that.
construction
Before
is
planning,
starting, that time you are saying
before
that
bringing
you-
this amendment, before allowing this 4 lakh square meter, minimum 4 lakh square meter of golf course, did you allowing? I said allowing. Did you check the daily requirement of this golf course?
So, brother, 4 lakhs permit is the minimum area required.
Yeah, minimum. That's what, not maximum. Minimum.
That doesn't mean that entire 4 lakhs is going to be covered by this.
But I am asking you for a 18 hole, for a smallest golf course,
When will be
for a
construction?
smaller golf course of 18 hole, or average golf course, how much water requirement is there on daily basis? Just tell me that.
We take.
You study.
When you
So
study.
after drafting, now you study. So I am advising you. Keep this in amendment. Keep this. Scrap this for now. Okay. Scrap this. You all study. Bring some experts. Bring some real non-corrupt officers over here. Non-corrupt environmentalists over here. Sit with them. Take this plan to every village. Ask them which area is there. If Goans are having houses or no. From that land which has been kept for our future generation has been eaten by the different land mafias and migrants by slums. So you need to study all that. Till then, scrap this because you all don't have a data of what the requirement of this project. You all don't have a data about the land, balanced land which is required in the for next 20 years for future generation for housing project. You don't have.
Okay, now that I have heard you, we will not.
Yeah, I am telling you, don't take us lightly. This is a serious warning. This is a serious warning from all the Goans who are now agitated, who are being fooled, who are being cheated every single day for last 60 years. So this won't happen now. And being an officer, I am telling you, just don't be a puppet of these ministers. You need to sit, you need to go to people and plan this. So don't take us lightly. Be it Vishwajit Rane or be it CM. We don't care.
So there are many instances they blame you, and you have seen it. Last time, even the Michael Lobo, now he is in BJP. He blamed your department first.
No, every time what happens, no, the Panchayat, when we go to the Panchayat saying TCP has granted the permission. Every time they say TCP has granted the permission.
First permission is granted by TCP.
Yeah, that's what. Why you are granting the permission without knowing what is the situation right now, without asking the Panchayat whether there is water or no, whether there is a power supply or no.
TCP grants permission based on the regional plan and the building regulation. So building regulation at present.
That means they don't want water, correct?
No.
Why the PWD is giving them water then?
Now
Why you are giving that
Kadamba Plateau, how many borewells are there?
Infrastructure.
Now they
How many
are
borewells are
giving PWD license. PWD is giving them water, and we are suffering over here in the villages. Who are there from last 60, 100 years, 100, 400 years, 500 years? Who are there in these villages? They are suffering, and new constructions are coming, and they are getting the water supply, and they are getting the water. Why we have to suffer? When we are there from so many years, why we have to suffer? Tell me.
Very few
Sir,
areas.
sir,
Not few areas, all over Goa, the same thing is
sir,
happening.
one more.
All over Goa, I
Sir,
can show you.
Sir,
I can show
one
you.
more question to you. One more question to you. Do your department have any data of second home, holiday homes, service apartments which are operating in Goa? How many houses, how many flats are just bought and kept closed?
The regional plan mentions about that second.
No, do you all have a data, because you all been giving a technical clearance thing, okay? You are not taking any other aspect in consideration and you are just giving a technical clearance. But do you all have a data of the second home, third home, holiday homes and all these homes which have been closed?
Certain close.
Now don't be shocked like that. They are being closed. They are closed.
They are closed by themselves. I mean.
Yeah, they are just bought. They are just purchased for as purpose of investment. We Goans don't have our primary home, first home. You are sitting here to protect our Goa, not to sell our Goa to these builders. Don't take us lightly. I am warning you.
See, we government, we are at the government level, we have to balance both.
Don't balance anything. Don't balance.
You don't
Goa
have to
government is for the
You have
Goans,
to
not to balance this
share.
builder mafia.
You
Okay,
have
don't
to
balance
share,
anything.
and you have to work for the people. The government will, different parties will come and go. You have to give justice to the people.
Some people.
You have to give
There
justice to the
are
share.
already existing so many flats which are being closed. So don't allow any single building now. It has to be seized because Goans are crying for water. They are begging for water.
You just come
Every
in my
single
constituency,
day.
I'll show you.
Every night they wake up at 2
suffering.
a.m.
And you are not allowing them, giving them licenses. You come in my constituency, I'll show you. And you tell me how I can give them water. Every day I am calling the PW department officials, and they are also saying that TCP is granting the permission, DCP is granting the permission. We have been constantly telling the PW department that don't grant the permission. But you all are giving them the permission, technical clearance you all are giving. Then Panchayat is giving them the clearance.
Technical clearance is to be issued by our department.
That's what I'm saying. Why you all are
That
giving
is
the
the
technical
mistake you all are
clearance?
doing.
This is the
After
biggest mistake.
that, Panchayat says okay, TCP dila, आम्ही किने
So
करू?
you give which
We have given lots of suggestions and lots of objections. Most of the areas we have given suggestions and objections, but you all are not acting. You all are not acting. You all saying that you go in the court. We have to fight in the high court. Why we have to why common men have to fight in the high court? For water? The basic accommodations we have to fight? No, for the basic accommodations we have to fight. For the basic accommodations like water, power supply, road, we have to fight. Because the traffic congestion takes place there, they are parking on the road. They are cutting our hills. You all are not looking how.
Maybe this is just the first suggestion from our side. You need to
First
act
is
on
that
this.
first
So
is
now timely different complaints will come, and we need your department to act, not sleep, and don't wait for the minister's order. He'll roam, he'll go all around the world and see the world and do photography over there. Don't wait for the minister. Okay? Yes, so we'll send our people and they'll start filing the complaints.
No, but basically you come in my constituency. I'll show you. And you all are 7 to 8 construction projects are coming up. Big construction. The mega constructions are coming up.
His number.
जी देखा number थी.
9545.
And CTP admin approval, building approvals are granted by another CTP plan.
No, you have to tell your department officials that don't grant this kind of permission.
Manoj,
You take under consideration. You have to take everyone in
15 दादा धडपकला आहे.
Government level decision. If you
दादा
don't
नंतर
give
धडपकला आहे
grant
बांगला.
permission also,
No,
they can-
what I'm saying, you come, you see whether there is a water, If the building is constructed, if the residential project is coming, they don't want water.
What's the number?
9545
5,
83 42 66. Dinesh bro, give me a message.
So there are hundreds of people waiting now. So request.
Every 100, only whosoever has come with objection.
Objection.
All are come with objection.
They are not come- came
Or
with-
there are many
They
more
are
objections
only
with
for
them
entertainment.
from their families and friends who couldn't come. So
Where is the
don't ask
working day?
police not to send one, make a line and send them, because now it's almost
12.
12.
There are more
There
than
are
500
senior
people
citizens, there
over
are
there.
ladies who have come there.
There are more than 500 people over there. Let them come 15.
You
So you need to see what is the water scarcity over there, and then only grant the permission. If the water is not there, how you can grant the
PI
permission?
PSI
आपो
they came themselves. They came to know about your
Yeah. Oh, police. Yeah, that's what. You need to tell them. Don't scared of bones. We are not terrorists or we are not Rohingyas from Bangladesh. Okay? Done.
Okay.
Thank you.
आता सांगा नी मत